Be ready. Start. The institution which does not comply with the terms and conditions imposed or contravenes any terms and conditions subject to which the recognition was granted, any regulation, orders made under the Act and stroke or any provision of the Act, the NCTE may withdraw recognition of such recognized institution for reasons to be recorded in writing under section 17(1) subject to compliance of the conditions stated therein. Following the date of communication of such order, an institution which carries on and offers any course of training in teacher education in terms of section 17(4), the degree obtained from such an institution shall not be treated as valid qualification for employment under any state government or the central government, university, or school, college, or any other government institution. From the reading of the above provisions, it is clear that the NCTE is expected to perform functions of a very high order and to ensure maintenance of higher standards of education in teachers' training. Default in compliance of its orders stroke directions can result in very serious consequences and in fact would render the concerned institute ineffective and inoperative. Where the recognition by the NCTE gives benefits of wide magnitude to an institute, there the withdrawal of recognition not only causes impediments in dispensation of teacher training courses by that institution, but the institution is obliged to discontinue such courses from the specified time. Section 16 opens with a non obstante language and has an overriding effect over all other laws for the time being in force. It requires that unless the institution concerned has obtained recognition from the regional committee concerned, no examining body shall, on or after the appointed day, grant affiliation, whether provisional or otherwise, or even hold examination, whether provisional or otherwise, for the courses in the teacher training program. On the other hand, section 17(3) also uses the expression shall, thereby making it mandatory for the university or the examining body to cancel affiliation of the institution in accordance with the order passed by the NCTE withdrawing the recognition of the institution. These provisions convey the significant, vital, and overriding effect of this Act in comparison to other laws in force. To perform its functions, the NCTE constitutes regional committees which are divided into four different regions. The purpose of constitution of these committees is to effectively deal with the aspect of grant, continuation, or refusal of the recognition. It has two objectives to attain: one, convenience for all stakeholders, and two, more effective implementation of the provisions of the Act. Section 32 empowers the NCTE to make regulations not inconsistent with the provisions of the Act and the rules made thereunder, generally to carry out the provisions of the Act. The regulations are to deal with various subjects, including providing of norms, guidelines, and standards in respect of minimum qualification for a person to be employed as a teacher, starting of new courses or training in recognized institutions, standards in respect of examinations leading to teacher education, qualifications, and other specified matters. The central government, in exercise of the power vested in it under Section 31(1) of the Act, framed the rules called the National Council for Teacher Education Rules 1997. These rules in detail deal with the expert members of the NCTE, powers and duties of the chairperson, appeals which a person could make in terms of Rule 10 in relation to the orders passed under sections 15, 16 and 17 of the Act. However, these rules were subjected to amendment vide notification dated 15th September 2003. Vide notification dated 13th November 2002, the NCTE form of application for recognition, the time limit of submissions of application, determination of norms and standards for recognition of teacher education programs, and permission to start new course or training regulations 2002 were notified to deal with the prescribed procedure for making applications for recognition as well as how it is to be dealt with and grant and refusal of recognition. Under Regulation 8, it was specified that the norms and standards for various teacher education courses should be separately provided for separate courses. Resultantly, under Appendix 3 to Appendix 14, norms and standards in relation to various courses which were to be complied with by the applicant were specified. The object was to bring greater transparency and specialization into the entire process of grant of recognition to the institutions. For example, norms and standards for secondary teacher education program was provided under Appendix 7. Thank you.